ESPN just dropped their WNBA free agency grades, and some of these takes are absolutely wild. Like, are we even watching the same league? They handed out some grades that make sense, but others? Straight up nonsense. I am breaking it all down, reacting to every team's moves, and giving my own grades because ESPN clearly needs some help with this one. Let's start with the Atlanta Dream. ESPN gave them a B+, and I do not get it. Yeah, they are better than last year, but starting Brittany Griner at power forward? That might be one of the weirdest lineup decisions I have ever seen. Who thought that was a good idea? Their starting five is solid, and their coaching hire is decent, but that lineup choice alone drops them to a B in my book. Moving on to the Chicago Sky, ESPN also gave them a B+, and I actually agree. I love the addition of Courtney Vandersloot. Bringing in Beck Allen and Kia Nurse adds some much-needed shooting, but let's be real, Kia Nurse is one of those players where you never know what you are going to get. One night, she looks like an all-star, and the next, you are wondering why she is on the floor. Still, this team needed depth, and they got it. So, I am keeping the B+ grade. Then we have the Dallas Wings, and I need someone to explain to me how they got a B from ESPN. They got worse. They lost key pieces, made some head-scratching moves, and their projected starting lineup does not even make sense. Why is Maddie Siegrist playing small forward? Why would you give Maisha Hines-Allen a max deal and then not start her? This front office is throwing darts at a board and hoping something sticks. If I was grading them, they would be much closer to AD. Golden State Valkyries, though? A much better offseason than Dallas. They landed Tiffany Hayes, got a solid young piece in Janelle Salin, and retained Monique Billings. They made smart moves without overpaying. I do not understand how ESPN gave them a C when they objectively had a better offseason than some of these other teams. Then there is Indiana Fever. ESPN gave them an A, and for once, I actually agree. Adding Alyssa Clark, keeping Kelsey Mitchell, and locking in their core? That is a win. They are setting themselves up to be a serious threat. Now, I have to address the Las Vegas Aces. ESPN gave them a D, and I am right there with them. The only reason this is not an F is because they signed Jan Parker-Tews. They completely mismanaged their cap space and could have done so much more. Instead, they gave Jewel Lloyd a supermax contract when they could have gotten a number 2 pick and built for the future. Just a mess. Then we have the Los Angeles Sparks. ESPN gave them an A-, and I think that is a little too generous. Yeah, Kelsey Plum is a huge pickup, but losing the number 2 pick is rough. Their starting five is still solid, and they will be competitive, but I would put them at A-B. And finally, the New York Liberty. ESPN gave them a B for doing nothing. How do you give the Liberty a B when they did not make any real changes, but then turn around and give the Washington Mystics a D+ for also not making any moves? That makes no sense. If you are giving New York a B, Washington should be right there with them. Alright, I need to hear from you. Did ESPN get these grades right, or did they fumble? Drop your thoughts in the comments because I know you all have opinions on this one. And if you are into WNBA content, hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications because I am covering all the biggest moves, trades, and season predictions. Thanks for watching, and I will catch you in the next one.